Well, why is it important that we don't feed those feeds for other species to our livestock? The reason being is because of BSE concerns. There are certain feeds that can contain mammalian proteins, such as pig feed and chicken feed and horse feed, and we don't include those mammalian protein into our cattle feed. So it's very important when you go to purchase your feed that you look and make sure you feed the appropriate feed to your cattle. You want to read the label on that feed and make sure that feed is appropriate to be fed to cattle and not other species.
Well, here's another good example of feeding feeds for their intended use and a reason why we would want to stay within the label. This happens to be a broiler starter, but notice here it has a coccidiostat and Proleum, and it has an antibiotic in there as well. And so again, this feed was formulated for starting chickens, and so consequently it's got that coccidiostat in it, which we might have a coccidiostat in other ruminant feeds. It would quite likely be a different coccidiostat than this one, but again, this is a feed formulated for chickens. It's got a couple of specific ingredients in there, namely the coccidiostat and an antibiotic that are labeled for use in chickens and not approved perhaps in other species.